I'm Janak Bhalaria. I have a business of manufacturing utensils. We are the large export house. We export to more than 80 plus countries. Initially, with more efforts, I was able to grow my company to a level. At one point in time, it was like a struggle for me to run the company. My son Hriday was not very comfortable in joining the company. He felt that this is all Bhagwan Bharose, so by God's grace things are running. Antano has a very vital role in bringing whole my family into the company. Hriday came back to me and said, Janak, Papa, I really would like to join your business. And I said, nothing better than this news. Me, my brother, Neil, Hriday, and the journey is right now into a bliss moment. I'm Janak Bhalaria. I have a business of manufacturing utensils and we are the large export house. We export to more than 80 plus countries around the globe. It's a fairly nice company with around 2,000 people working in our company. In a family, like I have my backbone and a partner Rujita, my son Hriday, his wife Monica, and fortunately all of us are in the umbrella of ANH and growing with that. Initially, with more efforts, I was able to grow my company to a level. And at one point in time, it has reached a plateau. It was like a struggle for me to run the company. I want to be in more happy state, would like to grow my company with much lesser stress. So during that time, there was a lot of pressure, struggle, because me and my brother, we too were managing the whole business, and as the business has a lot of responsibility, and I always used to feel the more I sweat, the more I will grow. Slowly, with the way Antano and Harini molded me and the kind of transformation happened in me, so now it is absolutely effortless to get into this groove and manage the company, growing it, doing few other social work also, and I have two grandchild. My best time of my life is going with them, and it's a blessing to be in this time.
And what's the most important thing in your life right now?
Right now, seeing my son Hriday settle in a business, taking care of the whole thing, because whatever so far we have cultivated, that is just the tree which is being grown up. Now the fruits are coming. The fruits are going to be enjoyed by the next generation. So all my efforts will be fruitful only if they are able to take the best advantage of it. We all aspire to give the best education to our children. What I studied as engineering in India was not adequate enough, so I pursued him to go to US. He went and did his engineering from there, and when he returned back, he had a fairly small idea about my company, but he was not very comfortable in joining the company. He felt that this is all Bhagwan Bharose, so by God's grace things are running. You people are managing the way you want it. Nothing is systematically done and all that. Though it is a good platform, but he was not for it, and he wanted to do masters, and I was little concerned and worried.
Since like the age of 2, everyone's told me, okay, you have to carry this business forward. So yes, there is that intent in me to carry the business forward, but I'm not really interested in doing it right now.
One more thing I would like to mention is that because of the differences of me and my brother, as we two were the pillars of our company and our family, what had happened was children started disintegrating. But the day we both started coming together, and then we could see the whole family started joining together.
So at that time, there was a different mindset I had, which I was just very confused. I was very lost. There was a lot of uncertainty as to how I would be able to tackle these things, because there were some capabilities I had, some I didn't know I had, some I didn't know I needed. There was a lot of confusion going on in my mind, which now is a lot of things are in place.
I always used to share what I have learned in the ANH, what changes and transformation happened in me, what other things are happening differently in a company. And the way from that very high effort to manage the company to going easy with the company, as those atmosphere changed, Hriday came back to me and said, Janak, Papa, I really would like to join your business. And I said, nothing better than this news. The big change happened is Hriday has taken up responsibility very well. He is working more in the company than me. And I have realized that the way I communicate with my son, my daughter-in-law, my wife, my nephew is very, very different than what it was earlier. To know my unknown roadblocks, because once somebody commented in my family that you are also controlling a lot of issues or situations. You are not letting it happen freely. So when he told me, I realized, hey, yes, I am sometimes controlling the whole thing. Like earlier, I used to give a statement and thinking that they have to understand me because I am Janak. I am Chacha, I have a better interest, I have this, I have that. Now I can understand that they also have a stand. They are also now 15 years, 12 years, 10 years into the business. They can also understand and see things differently. So with my calmness, I am able to understand them. And once I understand them, I am able to guide them the best possible way. That is why in a joint family, I feel to resolve the complexity and the stress into the family and the company, you should do this EIT journey. This will lead us to a very happy, effortless growth into the company. I would like to be the person, in case anybody has any issues or a problem or they would want to seek somebody, then they should always think about, okay, let me go to Janak and he is the last resort to resolve or understand the things and all that. I would like to be a mentor to several people. I was an angry boss. I had never realized that. I thought that you have to create a pressure to get the work done. Now they are seeing me very, very differently. For anything and everything, they would like, if I get an opportunity, let me be with him for 20 minutes, 30 minutes to learn something new, something better, improve themselves. So all my senior manager team now looking for an opportunity to talk to me. The ultimate goal of my life is to be happy always. I tell my team also, I am doing anything and everything to be happy for myself. But as you people are my ecosystem, if you are happy, then only I can become happy. And to make you happy, I have to see that your financial, your career, your family, all should be happy. Same is with my family. All my family members should be happy. Then only I will be happy. So this happiness for me is very crucial and I was not knowing how to get that. I knew I wanted. Maybe that want has actually led me to EIT journey. When your inner changes, when your core, your unconscious is able to take that decision and transforms, there is no going back. It has a very permanent effect. Antano has a very vital role in bringing whole my family into the company, and me, my brother, Neil, Hriday, and the journey is right now into a bliss moment. They are God-sent angel to me. They have done so much good to everybody else. I should be part of that. How much time do I still check do the litmus test? Whether this is acidic, this is alkaline. This is acidic, this is alkaline. This is more, this is less. Now I understood that this is the best happening in my life. This is exactly like a child, 1.5 year child, like my grandchild. When I just throw him in air, he's enjoying, not because of the air he's seeing or the experience, but because he is 100% sure that my grandfather will not let me fall. He will hold me irrespective of anything happening. That trust and the faith what he has creates him a laugh and enjoy the life. the same thing I have for Antano and Harini. That whenever and whatever I am, he is there to hold me in a right way, and I will be having the most happiest life.